has no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
When in this world the headlines read of those whose hearts are filled with greed, who rob and steal from those who need to right this wrong with blinding speed, goes Underdog, 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 Underdog. Speed of fighting, roar of thunder, fighting all who rob or plunder. Underdog, Underdog, Underdog.
Sweet Polly Purebred had been tricked into coming west, and now she was a prisoner in Riffraff's own town, Riffraffville.
With Sweet Polly as my prisoner, Underdog won't dare interfere with my plan. So now, boys, we go to work, stealing everything from everybody, everywhere. Mooch, you're going to do the Jesse James bit. Get your boys together and start robbing every train you can find. For you, Sandy, it's banks. Get your men together, ride out, and start some stick-ups. Spinny wheels, you'll switch to cattle rustling.
Meanwhile, Underdog was trying to find Sweet Polly to discover where she had taken his ring with the energy pill inside.
You mean that when you don't have your super energy pill, you get to be just like any of us? And bullets won't bounce off you anymore? That's terrible. All I know is that Sweet Polly went to some dude ranch out west.
And with only this information, the mighty Underdog headed west. Meanwhile...
You guys hold up the passengers. We'll get the gold in the mail car. Who's got the combination of the safe? You? Well, blow it open. It's Underdog. Let's go.
Has any of you here seen this face? She took my ring to be fixed someplace. And the secret compartment of my ring I fill with an Underdog super energy pill.
Look out, Underdog! That explosion really smashed you up.
Without my super energy pill, I get weaker and weaker and weaker still.
We sure feel sorry for you, Underdog, but we haven't seen anybody who looks like that.
All right, everybody, don't make a move. We want all your money.
That must be a gag. They're dressed up like Jesse James.
Now, who's got the combination of the safe? You? 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 All right, then. We'll blast it open. It's Underdog. Cut out, boys.
Has any of you here seen this face? She took my ring to be fixed someplace. And the secret compartment of my ring I fill with an Underdog super energy pill. Look out, Underdog. That explosion made a mess out of you. Without my super energy pill, I get weaker and weaker and weaker still.
He gets weaker and weaker and weaker still.
We haven't seen anybody who looks like this.
Come on, boys. Let's steal those cattle.
Has any of you here seen this face? She took my ring to be fixed someplace. And the secret...
Look out, Underdog. Hot dog is Underdog. Those cattle really made a wreck out of you.
Without my super energy pill, I get weaker and weaker and weaker still.
He gets weaker and weaker and weaker still.
I know sweet Polly Purebred, and I know she's being held prisoner in Riffraffville. And so Underdog, with his last bit of strength, set off for Riffraffville. What will happen when Underdog meets Riffraff? The answer lies ahead in our next exciting episode.
Boy, oh boy. Bed sure feels good tonight. I'm really tired.
Yeah, Tennessee. Stanley Livingston really worked us hard today. Whew. Sweeping the walkways, cutting the grass, picking up paper.
Zowie! What in the world is that?
Sounds like hammering.
Come on. We'll never get to sleep with that noise. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! What in the world is going on here?
We're building robots, Tennessee. That's what we're doing. Baldy and I are building us robots to work for us. Then we won't have to sweep up or mow the grass or anything for Stanley Livingston.
Robots? What a ridiculous idea. These pieces of tin can't do any work. Now you'd better get to bed before Stanley hears this noise and makes you work even harder. Come on, Chumley.
Boy, that sure was funny, huh, Tennessee? Them thinking they could build robots?
Ridiculous. The idea of real robots to work for them. Really ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now what? Can't we ever get any sleep around here?
You robots. Now you must come with us and be judged by the regal robot.
Help! Help! Somebody
David,
save us! Help!
Stop! Let us go! Help! Let us go!
Silence in the name of the regal robot. Stand up in the presence of the regal robot. You have been found guilty of ridiculing robots. You must be punished. What shall the sentence be, jury? 10 years at hard labor.
Not enough.
20 years at hard labor.
Not enough.
40 years at hard labor.
Not enough.
Then there is only one choice. I sentence you to our final punishment.
What is it?
I sentence you to be tossed into the melting pot.
Hooray! Hooray! The melting pot! Toss them in the melting pot! No, you wouldn't do that. Not the melting pot!
Toss them in the melting pot.
Oh, gee, Regal Robot, don't do that. Have a heart, please. Have a heart.
I have no heart. No robot has a heart. Away with them.
The melting pot! Toss them in the melting pot! Gee, Tennessee, this looks like the end for us. We never should have made fun of robots.
If only we could build that Regal Robot a mechanical heart, maybe then he'd forgive us. We've got to escape and find out how to build one. This is our chance to escape. The robots will rust if they try to follow us in the rain. Come on, Chumley. Run for it.
Look, Tennessee, they've got built-in umbrellas.
After them, I shall turn loose the dogs.
They sick the dogs on us, Tennessee. We'll never get away.
We've got to build a heart. Look, that sign.
It says, the friendly robot with all the answers.
That's our only chance.
seem to be in a bit of a hurry.
We sure are. A big hurry. But we really need to know how a heart works. Can you tell us?
Well, I wouldn't want you to leave heartbroken. So let's see what we can find out with our mechanical three-dimensional blackboard. Well, let's see how a human heart works. It is a very important instrument. You see, blood must be kept moving in the body every minute of life.
Gee, why is that?
Well, the blood must carry food and oxygen to all parts of the body, and it must also take away waste materials.
What does the blood travel through?
Well, it's a system like pipes or tubes. They're actually blood vessels of three different kinds: arteries, veins, and capillaries.
Get that down, Chumley. We'll need 3 different sizes of tubing.
That's what the blood runs through, and it's the heart which keeps it moving. You see, the heart is like a pump, or really 2 pumps in one.
Get that, Chumley? 2 pumps.
That's right. One of these pumps sends the blood to the lungs and back again, and the other pumps blood over the rest of the body.
Those pumps look like 2-story pumps.
That's right, my boy. The top story is the auricle, and the bottom story is the ventricle.
Which way is the blood pumped in and out?
Well, the auricle on the left side receives blood coming from the lungs. This left auricle then sends the blood into the left ventricle. The left ventricle then squeezes the blood into a big artery called the aorta, which has branches going all over the body.
What happens then?
The blood flows into tiny capillaries. From the capillaries into veins, and they carry blood to the right auricle. From there, it goes to the right ventricle, and this sends it through arteries to the lungs, where it flows through capillaries. Then into veins leading back to the heart, and whoopee! Oh, the whole process starts all over again.
Gee, I sure didn't know all that kind of stuff was going on inside me all the time.
It's complicated, all right, but I think we can build one. We'll build that royal robot a heart, and he'll forgive us.
The dogs!
But wait, boys, wait! I wanted to tell them that people's hearts don't really give them feelings of love and kindness, but I guess they'll find that out the hard way.
Lucky we found that plumbing store to get all this stuff. We're almost ready to test the heart.
Yeah, but do you really think it'll work, Tennessee?
Of course, Chumley. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Ah, so here they are. Seize them.
Whoa, wait, Regal Robot. We've built a heart just for you. Just watch.
Look out. You numbskulls, look what you've done now. Away with them to the melting pot.
No, don't do it. Stop. Stop it.
Wake up, Tennessee. It's time to get up.
Oh, thank goodness. It was only a dream. Boy, Chumley, wait till I tell you.
You guys were right. We couldn't get those robots to work, but they sure made scary disguises.
There, Arabia. Did I ever tell you about the time I was attacked by a savage desert tribe?
No, Commander, but I
was crossing the vast sand dunes, riding swiftly on my faithful camel, SS Queen of Arabia.
A camel named SS Queen of Arabia?
Yes. Camels have always been known as ships of the desert. Well, there I was, riding along, when all of a sudden I was attacked by a screaming horde of 1,000 desert tribesmen. For a while, I gave a good account of myself, driving off attacks again and again. But finally, my ammunition ran out. A desperate situation. The savage horde started to close in.
Nasty situation. Did you surrender?
Never. I dug in fast. In fact, I dug so deep, I struck water. It ran across the desert in a regular river. And remembering that a camel is called a ship of the desert, I quickly hoisted a blanket and sailed swiftly past the startled tribesmen to safety.
How nautical, Commander, but nice.
Quite.
Underdog had found out that sweet Polly Purebred was a prisoner in Riffraffville. He was barely able to make it to Riffraff's headquarters.
Ouch.
Ouch! Oh! Underdog has lost his powers! Me and my gang are going to get famous by being the ones who wiped out Underdog! Yoo-hoo! Hold on there, Underdog! I challenge you to a gunfight with me and my boys at high noon today.
There's nothing I can do but fight that whelp. Perhaps the town folk will give me help.
He told folks of the whole affair, how his ring was taken for repair of the power pill that he kept there. That's how Riff and his gang would dare fight Underdog. Underdog. Once he was lightning, once he was thunder. Now Riff would end him if he should blunder. Underdog. Underdog.
Without his super energy pill, he gets weaker and weaker and weaker still.
The folks knew he had lost his might, and they were saddened by his plight. So he asked if they would help him fight. They slammed the door and locked it tight on Underdog. Once he was
Time was ticking away on Underdog. Sweet Polly Purebred struggled to get free of her ropes.
From house to house he made his way, but word had spread of what he'd say. And some were too afraid to stay, and others simply barred the way to Underdog. Underdog.
Without his super energy pill, he gets weaker and weaker and weaker still.
Once he was lightning, once he was thunder. Now Riff would end him if he should blunder. Underdog.
And now, high noon. And Underdog began that long walk against Riffraff and his gang.
I'm free! I won't desert you, Underdog. I'll walk with you to the end.
Too bad you took my ring for repair, or I could win this whole affair.
Your ring! I forgot all about it. I never took it to the jeweler's. I have it right here in my purse. Right in here. I know it's here someplace. Let me see. Here! Here it is! Underdog, your ring.
The secret compartment of my ring I fill with an Underdog super energy pill.
Okay, boys, we're close enough. Shoot!
Riff and his gang each drew their gun. They fired their shots, but every one just bounced right off, and he drew his gun and put Riff's whole mob on the run. Oh, Underdog, Underdog, speed of lightning,